Shalom, shalom. Bob Romeo back with another quick hit. Just got a lesson I want to go into about this food shortage, man. The incoming famine. I want to play this video, and I'll give you some scriptures.
I just want y'all to see something. Look over here. See how these are supposed to have products on it that's supposed to come to you. This is the rail. This is one of the biggest rails in United States, a rail yard. And this is where the trains are supposed to drop these trailers off at the rail yard every day. And we are the truckers that supply you guys with all of your medical supplies, all of your food supplies, water, and such. There's nothing being moved right now. It's just empty. And this is December, so literally this place usually is packed at the end of the year with product, and it's not right now. You know, they have, and that's the train tracks over there, so that's the stuff that's coming off the track, but that's about it. This is equivalent to just coming home and there's no furniture on the whole floor of your house. Something's not right, and the media is not talking about this, that you guys are not getting products anymore, that there's nothing being moved in this country anymore, that we're running out of medical supplies, running out of food and water. I don't know. I'm not trying to be a conspiracist. I'm not a conspiracist. I'm just reporting from the front lines of the truth. Something is going on, and they're not talking about it.
As you seen, man, basically we're just going into, man, he's a truck driver and there's a shortage of food and medicine that's coming. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahara Kakwadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Shalom to you, Akim and Akwat, that believe and have faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai in these last days. Every time I get a video, I try to do a little quick hit on a video going into the famine that's coming. So they done took down two of my channels back to back. I got a strike on one of my channels, so this is my fourth channel. But just want to touch on this, man. This is pretty much one book I'm gonna go into, and that's Second Esdras, man. It's so many going into the famine that's coming. And I just want to get Second Esdras 15, and I'm gonna start at verse 5. It says, "Behold, saith Yahweh Bashem Al Shah, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." So the sword and the famine, death, and destruction is basically on the table for Yahweh Bashem Al Shah. As we've seen the shortages, I know everybody has been seeing the China uproar. And those products, mostly medicine and food, mostly comes from China. So all these things are coming up on America, Babylon the Great, fast, man. And like I just read in 2 Esdras 15 and the 5 again, I'll read it again. It says, "Behold, saith Yahweh Bashem Al Shai." This is what the Lord is saying. Not no man, not me. This is what the Lord is saying. This destruction is coming from the Almighty Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. It says, "Behold, saith Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, I will bring plagues." This is the Lord doing, man. So if you're not getting right in the spirit of with Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, you're going to be in one of these destructions. "I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled." So the hurtful works of our people, 2/3 of our people, and our enemy, man, Esau, Edom, and the heathen nations as well. The time has been fulfilled, man. The Lord is tired of seeing this place continue on the way it's going. So this famine, death, and destruction is coming, man, upon the whole entire planet. And it's going to be the times of Jacob's trouble, man. Let me drop down to verse 16. It says, let me read, start at 15. It says, "For the sword," let me start at 14. "Woe to the world," that's destruction to the world, "and them that dwell therein." It's talking about everyone, man. It says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh." So the destruction of 2/3 of our people, Esau, Edom, is near. But nigh basically means near. Or is it Old English? It says, "And one people shall stand and fight against another with swords in their hands." So when this famine comes, man, people gonna like this. They do on Black Friday, man. They take each other's stuff. They start fights. They pull out weapons. So that time is coming when you can go to the grocery store and it's gonna be the last loaf of bread there, man. There's gonna be a civil war over a loaf of bread. But this is the time the Lord required the children of Israel to repent from what's coming and return to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, your power, and pray to Him. But our people do not want to understand and come back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua in these last days, man, because the time is near that the Lord is fin to pull the men of the Lord off the streets, take down the internet and take the men of the Lord off the internet, that we will not be able to prophesy to you what the Lord's word is. If you're not taking heed down, man, you're probably slated for destruction, man. Verse 15 again, it says, "For the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand and fight one against another, and sword in their hand." And the sword is the modern day gun, or you can have, just regular knives and stuff, man. People are gonna be stabbed up, man, that day, and that's coming near. I think it was a blackout. I think Dabu 7 just brung us a blackout in North Carolina. So I don't know how long it's gonna be. I just gotta just seen the video. How long that famine is, not famine, Salakia. That blackout is, I don't know exactly what part of North Carolina it's in, but it really doesn't matter because it's gonna come on the entire United States, man. That blackout. So we head into terrible times, man. It says 17. It says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and should not be able." This is gonna be blackouts. You're gonna have militia groups not allowing you to come in different neighborhoods, not coming to their towns. So we headed into that time, man. The Lord is finna bring great destruction on this place, man. And if you don't want to take heed to this truth, you're going to be subject to destruction. And the Lord is not repenting from this destruction that He's bringing, man. If you don't have that mark of exemption in Ezekiel 9, you're going to suffer the wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Verse 18, it says, For because of their pride, this is because of the pride of our people and the pride of the heathen, man. Esau, Edom, first and foremost. And all the heathen nations, man. It goes back into Psalms 83. But it says, for because, this is the reason why the destruction is coming. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So all hell is going to break loose, man. All hell is going to break loose. A man should have no pity upon his neighbor. So you're going to have people in the same neighborhood. They're going to have like a pool or something. And that's going to be the only source of water. And people going to be, man, they're going to be trying to get in your backyard to get in that pool, man, and purify that water to get something to drink, man. Because these power outages, you're not going to be able to have no resources for water, man. These water plants, they are not they're all powered, You know what I'm saying? They use electricity to power these water plants, man. I had a customer, and he was the plant manager of a water plant here locally, man. And that everything they use the chemicals, the machines use the chemicals to mix in the water as they get it out the river to source to the water towers in each neighborhood, man. So once the lights go out, man, you're not going to have any water, man, any fresh water, man. You ain't going to be able to take no showers, be able to boil you some water to even get, because the water's not going to be coming through your water taps, in other words, man. But destruction is very close, man. And you can't warn nobody enough of what's coming, because this is the time it's going to come onto the people like a thief, man. Like the Lord going to come, a thief in the night, man. It's going to come on these people unaware. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses and with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So that lack of bread is this famine is coming, man. These truck drivers keep complaining about they have no loads, man. Normally, years ago, they had loads continually. Now they have no loads. So we living in terrible times, man. It's coming, man. And you can't warn nobody enough of what's coming, because the terror of the Lord is going to be here as soon as we know it, man. Sooner than we know it. Drop down to verse 56, man. I'm going to end it, man. I just want to hit this quick point, man, because all hell is about to break loose, and nobody's going to be prepared unless you are in this truth, unless you have repented. You ain't going to be prepared in the spirit. This is 56. I'm going to read down to 58. Like as thou hast done upon the chosen, saith Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, even so shall power do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief. Thy children shall die of hunger. So 2/3 of our people are going to die of hunger, and the heathen nations are going to die from hunger, because they have not repented from their wicked deeds, and 2/3 of our people are the same way. They haven't repented of their wicked deeds, man. So the Lord is lumping them in with them. They're both going to get the same judgment. It says, thy children shall die of hunger and shall fall through the sword. It's basically meaning they're going to be dying by the sword. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword in the field. So you're going to be, man, people going to be put to death in the streets, man. For the smallest thing, man. You might have a candy bar, man. Somebody get put to death over. So, yeah, we coming in them times, man. It says, verse 58, it says, they that be in the mountains shall die of hunger and eat their own flesh. So you're going to have people, cannibalism, man. You're going to have people eating their own kids, man. You might husbands eating their wives. So all hell is about to break loose, man. And then people that's like, you think in a rural place where nobody is, they're not going to have any food, man. They're going to be eating their families and shit, man. Kids eating their fathers, mothers eating their daughters and sons, babies. So, man, this time is going to be a crazy, crazy time, man. And this is the time of Jacob's trouble that we keep referring to, man. It says, they that be in the mountains shall die of hunger and eat their own flesh and drink their own blood for very hungry, for very hunger of bread and of thirst. So that these people are going to die from and drink their own blood. Like I said, it's going to be cannibalism, man, on another level, and we've never seen before in our lifetime. But I'm going to end it there. Lord willing, was edifying. Shalom.